Welcome to the channel. It's Almighty Dan, and I'm back again on this Elden Ring. And today I have another good rune farm for you. You can run up millions and millions of runes very quickly, very easily using this method. All you have to do is know how to get to this location and unlock it, and I will definitely show you how to do that. But once you get here, all you have to do is hit this bird, right? This bird that cannot fly. Once you hit it, right, it will try to attack you, but it can't fly, so it'll jump off the cliff and it'll die. And if you look at the bottom right hand corner, you'll see I'll get about 11,000 runes every time. Now after that, you run back to the site of grace, you rest for a second, you get back up, and then you can repeat this as many times as you want. I have ran up a lot of runes doing this, but it does take some time to unlock this place. I will be honest, but the good thing about it is all you have to do is play pretty much the storyline of the game. If you play the storyline of the game, you can unlock it, but I will walk you through how to do this and how to get this. And a lot of you may already be well on your way to unlocking this already if you have some good progress, but I will show you. But as you can see here, you will see me run up a quick 100,000, a very quick 100,000. I'm gonna show you how quick I was doing this, just so you can get an idea that you really can get a million runes, especially if you're early in the game, or you're a lower level character who doesn't take that many runes to level up. It is very good, especially to unlock certain weapons and certain abilities, and just to make your character a lot better, a lot stronger very quickly. In my opinion, this one is better than the one with the rolling ball that attacks you. But it is harder to unlock because you do have to beat some bosses. So if you have some friends, maybe you want to go co-op if you're super early on, but you do have to fight like 3 bosses just to get to this point in the game. But the bosses, I will say, aren't that difficult when looking back on it, but now I'm a lot stronger. But this is a very good way to get some runes. And as you can see here, within the first 2 minutes of the video, I have nearly 100,000 runes, and I was doing this very quickly. Now I'm going to first explain off to you how to get to this location and how to unlock it, because it does take some gameplay and some progress in the storyline. Now first, of course, you want to talk to Varre, the white masked Varre, and he's going to give you some steps and stuff to do, some quests to do, and you will have to go to the Stormhill Shack. You will have to beat, the first boss you have to beat is let me go to it right here. You see, it will be Margaret the Fell Omen. Now, like I said, I was co-oping this moment. I maybe could have beat her by myself at the level I was currently at, but I didn't have to because I had some of the guys with me helping me out right here. And then we went up this path all the way till you get to Godric the Grafted. We beat Godric the Grafted as well. You do have to beat those 2, and then you have to return to Varre. Once you return to Varre, he'll give you some more steps. You'll have to go to the round table after that. And then once you go to the round table, you'll have to talk to this lady, the 2 with the 2 fingers. You know what I'm saying? So in the inner chamber. So you'll have to fast travel to the round table, of course. You know how to get there. Go to the bottom left of the map, kind of like a little compass over there. And then once you get over there, you just have to find the lady in the round table, talk to her, and then come back to Varre. So if you got to that point, you're well off. You're very close to completing unlocking the location so you can get there. Those 2 bosses could be a problem for some people, but if you get past them, which I think is very well worth it if you can, it's well worth the time, it's well worth the effort to level up very quickly. As you're going to see, she's going to have a little dialogue with you, give you the option to choose either the Axe of Godric or the Dragon Hand. I don't want to give you any spoilers if you haven't beat those bosses, but I didn't have enough to buy the Dragon, which is what I wanted. So I just canceled it out, and I came back and bought it a little bit later when I got some more runes, because at this point in the game, as you can see, I was a level 46. Now I'm like a level 90 just off of this alone, just off of this rune farming method alone. After you talk to her, you go back to Varre, to the first step. Once you go back to the first step, you will notice that he is no longer there, because you have to go to a different location, but you do have to go back there to access it. As you can see, it says he is at the Rose Church, so you have to go to the Rose Church. Now at this point, you're probably about halfway done with it. You're very close to unlocking the location to get some very good rune farming progress. So the church is about right here, but you will have, if you don't already have the Seek of Grace close by it, you will have to go to that direction. Just mark it on your map, mark the church on your map, and then you can go over there and walk over there and get that site of grace. So I always go to this site of grace right here, and I just travel over to the church. So I'll just go straight to the church to save some time for you guys. And then you go back and talk to Varre again. You talk to him, he'll give you a gift. Just, the choice right there, it says it doesn't seem right. He wants you to make sure your head is on right and whatnot. And then he said he would be like, your intuition serves you well, and he will give you another gift. Now this time, right now, this gift he's going to give you is going to allow you to invade other players' worlds. Now, you will have to invade their worlds about 3 separate times. Now, you can leave, or you can just get killed, or you can win. It doesn't matter, but you have to do it 3 separate times. And once you do it 3 separate times, you'll have to come back and talk to him again at the church. Now, I will say this. It may take some time, a little bit of time to load up into separate worlds. Not super long, but it's not exactly instant from my experience. But once you do it 3 times, you don't have to kill anybody. You just go to your inventory. You select the item that he gave you, which was the what was it called again? The festering bloody finger. You use it. You have about 5 of them. You invade another world. You do this 3 times. You could die. You can quit out. But you do it 3 times. And once you do it 3 times, you come back and talk to him. Now, I'm not going to go through the process of wasting time showing y'all that in this video, because it's repetitive is whatnot. That's all you need to know right there. And then you come back to him once you're finished. You talk to him, and he will give you another gift, which you have to next beat another boss to unlock the rest of the location that we're trying to reach right now. Because pretty much once you to get to the location, you need to teleport. So he has to give you something in which you'll teleport. So for this part of it, you have to go up here to the 4 belfries right there. You go up there to the 4 belfries. You can see I already have that unlocked. If you don't have it, just travel up there. And what you'll need to do is there will be like these stones, these kind of like huge type of big pillars, and there will be a key next to one of them, a key in a chest next to one of them, which I'm going to show you. You need to pick that key up, right? So I'll get up here. As you can see, the 4 belfries. You see that side of grace right there. I've already got it. I've already got the key because I've already been over here. And then when you turn around this way, it'll be like on your left side down there. You want to go to that one right there, that location right there. Once you get to the location right there, you want to insert the key. It's like a little glowing dragon key insert type of a thing. You want to put it in the blue thing right there. You want to insert it in right there. But as you can see, I've already used it, and then it will allow you to travel to our next location. But this is not the location. This is not the location where we're farming the runes at. This is a location to we get another boss battle. The first one in the game, the very first boss in the game, you have to go back and you have to beat him up to unlock, or to progress rather, to get to the location to bloody up our cloth. As you can see here, we got the big fog, the traverse through the mist. You can see we got the first boss in the game. Now, fortunately for me, I can beat him now. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the staff. I unlocked the staff. If you need to know how to get the staff to attack this guy, I'm sure there's different ways, but I'm gonna tell you what, I finally figured out the pattern of how to avoid his attacks, and then from there it was pretty much, I ain't gonna say it was easy, because I did die a few times, or a bunch of times, I ain't gonna lie, before I figured out the pattern. But once I got the staff, it became a lot easier, because I didn't have to be as close up on them, and I can just shoot projectiles on them and then do some damage. And it's best, if you're gonna shoot projectiles at him, do it not while he's blocking the shield, because if he's using the shield, it does do a lot of damage, especially if you don't have a lot of mind ability and you have to keep replenishing your FP, like I do sometimes in this video. But as you can see, he hasn't hit me yet. I'm just running, I'm just avoiding, I'm waiting for openings. And once I get an opening, I shoot my projectiles at him, my rock sling. Those are very useful. As you can see, you will be able to time as many times as I died. I started to figure out how to avoid them and how to not get hit and when to attack. And you can know a lot of the time once he finishes up some of those combos, there's an opening, and then you can pretty much kill him off. As you can see, I pretty much got him. I got full health right now. I need to hit him one more time, and then boom, from there it's absolutely cake. But by this point in the video, if you've already beat those first 2 bosses, you shouldn't have any problem with this guy at all, honestly, especially if you've already beat Godric, because that guy was going absolutely crazy. But you can see enemy failed, and you can see I got the sword. And now at this point in the video, you pretty much have done mostly everything you needed to do to unlock the location. Now you just need to go through this gate up here, that's right up there, and then you will go to the top of that castle over there. You'll the left, go up the steps, and when you walk in, you'll look to your left side over there. There'll be a body laying and Lord of the Blood's favor. You'll get that, and then of course you know what to do next. You want to return to Varre again at the church. Of course, fast travel to the side of grace over there, and then just travel over there back to the church, and then boom, he will finally give you what you need to get to the location that we need to get to. We can transport over there since you talk to him, and as you can see, he's going to give you a couple of gifts and whatnot. Give you the finger. He's gonna pretty much give you a nice little animation here. gonna offer your finger to him. He's gonna pretty much look like he's gonna rip it off or whatnot, and then he's gonna give you this item that's gonna allow you to teleport to the palace that we want to be at, right? And once we get that, man, it's absolutely cake. It's absolutely gravy. You don't necessarily have to kill anybody else for the rest of the rune farm method. You just have to get there. So as you can see, I go to my inventory, and once I go to my inventory, you will select the Pure Bloods Night Metal, and once you select that, it will give you the option to transport to another location. And once you transport to that other location, you will be right almost where you need to be. As you can see, it's right there to the left of me. Let me go up a couple. You'll see Pure Bloods Night Metal. An audience with the mod will be granted 1 day. So you go to these audience grounds, you hit yes. Boom, I travel over there. Now, from here, you don't need to go up the steps. All you need to do is turn around. Turn around, get in your horse, travel alongside the side of the path so you don't get hit by this huge skeleton, and then you'll be well on your way, because it's not very far, but there are some people, there are some things in the way, and you could also pick up a skill on the way in the cave. I'll show you that as a bonus, because it's a very good skill that you may want to have later in the game. But as you can see, you just turn around here. I get on my horse, I go kind of like towards the right, so just follow where I'm going and you will be pretty much well off. Go through these trees right here. As you can see, I like to go ride up along this side over here. This is a big skeleton gonna come out the ground. He will kill you. He can absolutely kill you, so be careful. And as you can see, as long as you see this big red river, this red lake over here, you know you're going in the right location. There are some things over here, a lot of things you could pick up along these big rocks and whatnot, and some caves over here. So you can go in these caves, you can run in, run out. They're not very deep. You don't have to worry about too much. Some of these guys are just kind of like sleeping, so they won't bother you. As you can see there, I'm going to get that. There's like another little spell, the swarm of flies. I got that. You leave out, and then you just make a left out of the cage. And then once you make a left, you just keep going. You just keep going. And then pretty much it's just straight ahead. You just run past everybody. And the location of the site of grace is just straight up this hill. Once we get there, you'll see the site of grace. The bird that can't fly that you can repeat the rune fire method on will be just down the cliff to our right. And then from there on, once you hit the site of grace, you can just continue to keep repeating the rune farming method, keep getting the runes, keep defeating the bird that can't fly, keep getting 11,000 every try, and you will rack up a lot of runes very, very quickly. This is how you get here. This is where you need to be. As you can see, I can look down there. You can see the bird. Hopefully you have a staff or something, a projectile that can hit it, because you will need that as well. And of course, this is my first time getting over here, so once you hit the site of grace or kill these guys, they won't bother you no more. You can just keep doing the rune farming method and you'll be okay. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, Densky out.